Go slow, guys. Oh my goodness, go slow. I cannot get over the number of people that are in such a hurry to even get to the point of signing on the dotted line and getting married. Wowzers. Everything is about context. I think we kind of agree on that. Um, so let me address the elephant in the room, which was a conversation that I had with a expat getting ready to go to the Philippines. And of course, this news story broke, and that's how this video is all coming about. And Lynn mentioned it on her way to work today. And that is this love triangle gone bad and the over trusting with the money and all of this type of stuff. And I got called out saying, yeah, but you say that your wife carries all the money. Well, context. She's not carrying all that's in the bank, and she's not carrying all that's in Canada. Context. She's carrying our day-to-day money, okay? And, we probably hit the bank 5 times a week, right? I mean, but that's also Lynn. She does not like to carry a lot of money. So, I started learning that about Lynn early on and developing it. So, when we were getting swarmed, as I mentioned in a couple of other videos, uh, I mentioned that quite often I see that the swarms, quite often kids, won't go after the women, but they will go after the guys. And, uh, Lynn just said, keep your hands in your pocket, protect your phone, protect your wallet, because it's not about the 1,000 pesos that I'm carrying. It's about my ID that's in there, my birth certificate, my driver's license, all that stuff that might be in there. Credit cards, no. But again, it's about context, right? Where do you want to get to in your relationship before you start exposing certain things, before you start trusting, okay? Trust is a developed thing. You can trust a huge amount right in the beginning, but overexposing yourself can happen too fast. Let it come out in drips, okay? The leaky faucet. Let it come out over time. You do not need to overexpose yourself. Most of the relationship or people that want to get into a relationship in the Philippines, all they are looking for is that you can provide them stability, okay? So do they want the pool? Well, they might say it, but do they really want it? Okay. We built a minimalist house. In the context of the Philippines to a Filipino, that's not a minimalist house. That's a home, multi-level home. Multi-level is in age groups, right? Um, so again, everything is context, even in our build. But then you get, others who, if they're doing it for themselves, great. I love a lot of these builds. Some of them are doing pools, all of that sort of thing. But who are you doing it for? Are you doing it for yourself, or are you doing it for your relationship? Find out where that all sits. Because if you're the guy that's coming with the $2,000 a month pension and she's expecting a pool, you know what they say in the stores now. Next, right? Because you don't have, oh, I got a spider crawling up the camera. You don't have the means to be going down that path. You probably have the means to do a house similar to ours or whatever. And like I say, whatever you want to do on a house build, man, oh man, I've seen some lovely builds. And so the one I cited, the dirt floor, for the longest time until they were ready. But, that's the adventure, guys. That's the adventure. And what are you looking for out of all of this? Too many people rush there because they hear how open the Filipino people are, how the women are lovely. They're, like, we hear all of the stories. I don't need to go into all of that stuff. But the basic thing is, this is one of the reasons why we're going there. And some just rush way too fast into their relationship. Let me give you another quick story of a friend of Lynn's who got caught. She admits that she made the mistake. But the mistake started with the long distance relationship boyfriend that said something to the effect of, you know, go get yourself a new wardrobe, get yourself squared away, and then, you know, I'll be there soon enough. And I think it was like a year or something. But he was sending $1,000 a month. Now in that first month, she did everything. He was happy, and you know, but she got in the habit of spending $800 a month. So when he arrived, there was only 20 cents on the dollar sitting in the bank account. It wasn't 80 cents on the dollar, it was 20 cents on the dollar. And of course, it dissolved the relationship just like that. And he went home, and I'll bet you he's never come back to the Philippines. He probably could never trust, uh, you know, in that situation again. So, you know, context, guys. You know, let's move a little slower. Let's not be the big king and walk around as if we're the prince of Alibaba land or whatever. You know, don't do that. You're just going to open yourself up to a situation where, you know, normally you would not do that. So why would you do it now? Don't be a show off. At the end of the day, you got to build the trust. You can let a lot of trust happen in the beginning, but baby steps, okay? The trust could be opening up your heart. That's enough, because that's where you want to start developing anyway. Okay, guys, let's call it a day. Later, Gators.